Right, okay. This kind of ties into what we talk about a lot, what you can and can't get away with when you're in the gym. Hello, my name is Simon Miller. Thank you for joining me today. Just please be careful. That's right, I'm starting with a PSA as if I'm your dad. It ties into this article that says TikTok bro. Seems a little bit unfair to just cast that on him. We don't know that he's a gym bro. Passes out face first into gym mirror and breaks his nose after flexing too hard. TikTok user Nawaz Sharif paid a hefty price for posing too hard in front of a mirror in the gym. Now look, if you want to pose in front of a mirror in the gym, just go ahead and do it. You're going to have a great post-workout pump. And if it makes you feel warm and fuzzy in your tum-tum, t-shirts available now on prowrestlingtees.com/Simon Miller, that's what you should do. However, when we go through the article, you'll see it gets crazy, but first, let's watch the video. There he goes. He's a pretty vascular dude, definitely trains, knows what he's doing, must be super duper lean. And he just does, look at that. Now, when I got sent this video, I was told, Simon, I think it's fake, because that guy is recording him. But he's obviously just there for the flexing and for the posing. You can see when he falls in, I mean, that is a horrible, horrible thing. It is, I mean, you can't fake that. I mean, the eyes turns into the undertone. It's just a smack on the mirror. I mean, look, I know a lot of people do stuff on social media in order to try and get attention, and this is done very well. It's done 419,000 likes, and there's 9,251 comments. In fact, we should probably pop in there, because we always get an interesting take in the comments. What a friend. It's true. Didn't do anything, did he? Just kept watching him. I think you need to see a doctor if you're passing out like that. Pressure to the floor. Bro kissed himself goodnight. The face print has me dead. Comments are horrible. Bro was rizzed out by himself. He went in for the kiss. I'd have to delete the cameraman out of my contacts. The best point. I think the camera guy wasn't sure if he was joking or not. Your boy ain't your boy, dude. Laughed and kept recording. And the process of being humbled can be painful sometimes. Thanks for sharing. So that's very nice. There's a blue tick there as well. Yo, to be honest, I would have done the same thing as the cameraman. So he's just throwing him right under the bus. But as this guy said, I passed out and broke my nose while posing in front of the mirror. I basically passed out because I didn't rest after my set. So my heart rate was high. He told needtoknowonline.com or needtoknow.online. I was posing right after my set as I was pumped, and when I held my breath, I passed out. This happens, right? This can go down, whether it's real or whether it's fake. Just remember that you are exerting yourself in a totally different way when you are in the fitness palace of love. Of course you are, right? You are putting yourself under stress, you are being intense, and you are in an environment where these things can go wrong. If you kind of throw yourself into things with too much finesse, that's not right, with too much pizzazz, absolutely you're going to be able to pass out. I mean, how many times have you done a big lift? You've gone for your 1 rep max, whatever it may be, and all of a sudden you're seeing black and white stars and you feel like you're going to go down. It's a rush of blood to the head, as Coldplay once told us, and that is exactly the same thing as this. And hopefully we can use these crazy TikTok videos that are coming up everywhere to give us a little bit more respect for the fitness palace of love. Also a t-shirt of mine you can get right now at Samson Athletics. There's a link in the description, because too often these days, I mean, the gym is more popular than ever, right? So the ratios are going to go up anyway, but too often these days, people think they can just do whatever they want, they're going to be okay. In any other walk of life, I said, yeah, pick that 25-kilogram object off the floor and throw it around. You would be so damn safe with it, and you'd probably do the right kind of pickup to protect your back and use your knees, etc., etc. But in the gym, you can go in there and do whatever you want. In fact, to the point, back in the day, because I'm an old man, you used to have an induction, right? You used to have an induction. And while the induction was kind of annoying because they didn't teach you anything, I like to think there was a small success rate, and that maybe someone that was going to do something like this changed their mind when they actually realized, oh no, yeah, it can be quite dangerous in here, so let's not be a goober. Anyway, we go back to the article, and it says in a recent TikTok video, user Nawaz Sharif passed out after flexing too hard at a United Arab Emirates, in a gym in the United Arab Emirates. As a result, he fell face first in the mirror, and he broke his nose, which probably means he can't train for a while, at least not the way that he wanted to. Sharif shared that people around him thought it was a planned stunt initially, not realizing what had happened. My friend found it funny for a second. Yeah, we know, bro. We saw it. Because he thought I was acting and making some funny content. If your idea of funny content is to slam your face into a mirror, we drastically need to rethink this whole thing. People in the gym know I make funny content a lot. We'll have to check that out in a minute. So no one came to my help until they saw the blood from my nose and I was on the floor. Bro kissed it, and we've done the comments. We need to go through that again. And then apparently a female TikToker named Jessica Fernandez went viral earlier this year for hurling insults at a male gym goer who looked in her direction. I mean, I don't know why that gets in there, but we did talk about it. So on that note, let's see if he does make funny content. This is another one of his videos that did all right, and that is him sharing a predator arm shake with a child. I like these weights though. Look at these Captain America weights. That's exciting. Does anyone know why this child is here or what's going on? That's him talking about his success with getting the story. Quite interesting that he is reposting a lot of this. I'm just saying, do with that what you will. I'm just going to flick through these to find ones, don't need naked guy, to try and find ones that have some kind of traction, because usually that's where something nuts has happened. That's just how TikTok works, as we know. As it turns out, it quite literally is him just lifting weights, which I don't think is particularly funny. Let's watch this one. She make is slap. Laughy emoji, fire emoji. Oh, she's slapping him in the lats, and he's slapping him in the lats. I wouldn't put up with this, man. This is funny. It's just weird. Also, that's a really good machine. Where can I get that machine? This one is called My Human Dumbbell. Me in the gym when I'm about to use my human dumbbell, and he looks annoyed. She looks annoyed. I have no idea what is going on with this. And then she wiggles over. Oh, it's a sex joke, right? I don't understand what this video is anymore. I just wanted to send a positive message of cheer. I'm watching one more. That's all you've got. Oh, that's Larry Wheels. Are you with Larry Wheels? Who seems to be eating the biggest piece of like rib I've ever seen in my life. I don't understand what this is. We just watch what Larry Wheels eat. Is this what we've now become? This is what TikTok is. He's absolutely massive though, Larry Wheels, isn't he? He's recently changed he's come off, he's just on a TRT dose or something. Still just the most genetically gifted man ever. Is that it? Have we gone round? So this is just, right, I'm done with this then. I can't stand it. Just making me hungry, if nothing else. So the point is this, right? When these articles do the rounds, you are going to see them. Some people find it funny, some people don't find it funny. I just want to use it as a little thing to remind yourself. I do think it's important, even though I do sound like your dad. I totally understand that. I'm just going to stop that video before I think about it. You got to protect yourself, is what I'm saying. You want longevity in the gym. You want to be able to keep going. You don't want to injure yourself. We've all been injured in the gym, and if you haven't, very sadly, one day you will, even if you just wake up in the morning and pull your hamstring. And it sucks, and it makes you feel sad in your tum-tum, right? And you have to kind of come up with all these ideas. Well, how am I going to train? How long should I be out for, etc., etc. And I don't want that for you, so I'm sending you nothing but good vibes. Please, you don't have to listen to me. You can say you're a bored a-hole, and you'd be 100% correct. But please do whatever you have to do in order to allow yourself to keep going to the gym, the fitness palace of love. That's where your gains are. That's where your intensity is. That's where you're going to evolve, and that's where you're going to progress, and that's where you're going to learn what you can and what you can't get away with. You may be a genetic freak that may be able to throw weights around with no problem at all, but if that is the case, you're definitely in the minority, and you're also definitely not the Hulk. Now, please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the bell ding ding. So when videos going live, there will be a video on the screen. Please do give it a click. Otherwise, grillermind.com/Simon. Use code Simon to get 10% off. You can follow me on social media at Simon316 or Instagram at the same thing. It's basically at Simon316 everywhere, including my Patreon. Go to that. Support me should you so wish. You also support Simon Miller's Pro Wrestling Show. If you're into wrestling, please do join me for that here on YouTube or on all your podcast apps. I'm on Cameo, the video service. If you do want a video shout out, always like doing that for birthdays, bar mitzvahs, early Christmas present, who the flub knows. And I have merchandise, but I've already pimped, so we won't go back to that too. Otherwise, take this message, put it into your pocket, disregard it, or stuff it into your mouth as much as you possibly could want, and I'll see you soon.